My name is Rachel. I'm 31 years old. A registered nurse. I own my car. I paid for my own graduate degree. And I have been the invisible daughter in my family for as long as I can remember. My brother Derek is 3 years older and has been the centerpiece of my parents' universe since before I was old enough to notice. It wasn't that my parents were cruel in dramatic ways. It was quieter than that. Derek's college was paid for while I took out loan. His rent was covered temporarily for 2 years after graduation, then 2 more. Then it just became a standing arrangement. No one mentioned. Every family dinner circled back to Derek, his life, his job, his apartment, his new girlfriend, Melanie. So good for him. His plans, his opinions. I was there too. I brought food, asked questions, helped clean up. Reliable like furniture, there when needed, ignored when not. I had built everything I had on my own, my nursing career, my relationship with Marcus, the small house we bought 2 years ago that needed more work than the inspection had suggested, and that we fixed up ourselves over weekends, room by room. I was proud of it all in a quiet way, because in my family, pride without their endorsement read as aggression. And still, I kept showing up every holiday, birthday, dinner. I believed enough presence and attendance would eventually translate into being seen, standing outside the wedding venue on a Saturday in June, watching strangers in nice clothes walk past me toward the door. I realized I had finally stopped believing. Marcus had his hand on my back. Lily was at home with his mother, flower girl dress folded in her drawer. Marcus had wanted to skip the whole thing if they didn't want us there. Why go? But I insisted on coming to at least see the venue to make it real. Closure. Maybe. Confirmation. What I got was my phone ringing. The name on the screen was Grandma Ruth. My grandmother on my father's side is 73 years old and has more composure in her left hand than most people carry in their entire body. She ran a small real estate business for 30 years, building financial independence. When it wasn't simple for a woman, she has never once raised her voice to make a point. She was supposed to be inside that venue. She was on the guest list. I answered, "Rachel." Her voice was even, but there was something underneath it I had never heard before. "Where are you right now?" I told her. "Outside. We came to, I don't know why we came. Honestly. A pause? Who told you weren't on the list? Mom called me 3 days ago. She said there was a seating issue." Another pause. Longer this time. "Come to the side entrance. The one on the left past the hedges. Come right now." I lowered the phone. That was Grandma Ruth. "She wants us to come in." Marcus straightened. "Then we go in." The side entrance opened into a corridor alongside the reception hall. Grandma Ruth stood there, still, in a pale blue dress, silver hair pinned back, reading glasses pushed up on her head. Her expression was careful, fury, not impulse. But decision? She pulled me into a hug, then looked at me directly. "I only found out this morning," she said. "I need you to stay right here. I'll be back in 10 minutes. She walked away, heels precise on the tile floor. Marcus held my hand. Neither of us spoke. The muffled sound of a string quartet drifted from the hall, playing soft, ceremonial music. I thought about Lily at home, yellow daisy dress folded in a drawer, and focused on breathing evenly. Grandma Ruth returned in 8 minutes. Not then. She held a small jewelry case, lighter than I expected because it was empty. "I brought it to give to you after the wedding privately," she said. It had been locked in her suitcase the night before. That morning, the case had been moved. The ring was gone. "Who had access to your room?" Marcus asked carefully. Derek and Melanie had helped carry my bags. Derek had the keycard for a moment. Grandma Ruth looked at me. "Your mother knew the ring was meant for you?" We argued about it at Easter. She felt it should go to Derek to give to Melanie. I told her my decision was made. "That's why they removed you before you ever got the chance." you would have noticed it missing. You're the only one who knew what it looked like, what it meant. I thought about my mother's voice on the phone practice smoothness, seating issue, like it was no one's fault. I thought about Lily in her flower girl dress, practicing her slow walk with her chin tipped up, unaware that the world would sometimes remove you to protect someone else's secret. The wedding was already underway. Through the wall, I could hear the officiant's voice beginning the ceremony. Grandma Ruth adjusted her gloves. "I'd like you and Marcus to come with me," she said. "Please stay close and let me handle this." We walked into the back of the hall during the first reading. The room was full, candlelit, beautiful in that deliberate, expensive way weddings are, every detail chosen. My brother stood at the altar with Melanie, both facing the officiant. My parents were in the front row. Mother's posture, impeccable, father's arm around her shoulder. No one noticed us enter. Grandma Ruth found a seat in the back, and we sat beside her. I kept my eyes forward. Marcus's hand found mine under the edge of my skirt and stayed there. The ceremony moved through vows, rings, and the officiant's words. "If anyone has reason to object," he said. No one spoke, because this is real life, and that's not how it goes. My brother and Melanie kissed. The room applauded. I clapped, because what else do you do? During the reception, between family toasts and dinner, Grandma Ruth stood. She didn't raise her voice. She didn't need to. She stood at her table, near the front, and said with quiet authority, "I'd like to say a few words if I may." The room settled. Grandma Ruth had that effect on people. "I want to start by saying I love my grandson. I love watching him build a life. I have been proud of him." She paused, "and I have made sure over the years to be equally proud of both my grandchildren." Something in my mother's posture shifted almost imperceptibly. Some of you know I've had a piece of jewelry in my family for a long time. My mother-in-law's ring, which my husband brought from Georgia. I intended for my granddaughter, Rachel. There has been disagreement about that intention. My mother smiled with her mouth, but her eyes tracked Grandma Ruth like one watches a car, unsure of its direction. This morning, Grandma Ruth said the ring went missing from my hotel room. The room went quiet in that particular way, alert, not polite. My mother turned to my father. A quick glance, too fast to fully catch. I saw it. Others saw it. Grandma Ruth continued. The hotel confirmed who had a key card. I want to be very direct, because directness is kindness in situations like this. She looked at Derek, who stood near the cake table, expression cycling from confusion to discomfort. "Derek, I need you to return the ring." The silence had texture. Guests recalibrated. Smiles froze. Chairs shifted slightly. He reached into his jacket pocket. A slim gold band with a small center stone, very old, very simple, was set on the nearest table without him looking up. His face held something I had never seen, not shame exactly, but the relief of putting down a weight long carried. My mother looked at the ring, then my father, then Grandma Ruth. "She doesn't even care about jewelry," my mother said, her voice thin. "Rachel doesn't even care about things like that." "I know it was never about the ring," Grandma Ruth said. She picked it up from the table and walked back to me. I don't remember standing. I remember the room quiet, Marcus's hand on my shoulder. She placed the ring in my palm, closing my fingers around the warm gold. "I'm sorry you weren't here from the beginning," she said. "You should have been." I looked around, guests watching with careful, unsettled attention. Father staring at the tablecloth, mother pressing a napkin to her mouth in a practiced gesture. Derek standing with hands at his sides, looking very young. I thought about all the holidays, dinners, and efforts I'd given quietly, trying to fill some invisible deficit assigned to me. I thought about Marcus in the parking lot, seeing me without judgment, and Lily practicing her walk with her chin up. I looked at my brother, trying to find the boy who called my daughter his favorite girl. He was still there, but now standing in what he had built, and he would have to figure out who he wanted to be. "I know you took the ring," I said. Voice level. I know you knew I'd been removed from the list. I don't know if you knew why. I'm not sure it matters right now. But you need to understand this. Lily trusted you. She wore that dress to sleep because she was so excited. And someone decided that was less important than this. I'm going home to her now. That's what I care about. I turned and walked toward the door, Marcus beside me. Behind us, chairs shifted, voices rose. My mother saying something I didn't catch. Grandma Ruth's voice, calm. Sandra, that's quite enough for tonight. The night air was warm, carrying the jasmine planted along the pathway. I stopped for a second and just stood in it. Marcus put his arm around my shoulders. You okay? He asked. I think so. I said, I think I actually am. We called his mother from the car. Lily was already in pajamas, had eaten a full dinner, and was in the middle of a movie. She asked if we were coming home. We said yes. We're coming home right now. She said, good. In the definitive way, children say it when everything feels right. The drive was quiet, not tense. Not sad, just the particular relief of being done with something. 3 days later, Grandma Ruth called from Savannah. She had already spoken with her attorney. The condo she owned in Charleston, which she had mentioned to me once in passing, was being formally transferred into my name. I want to make sure it goes somewhere sensible, she said. She told me this without ceremony, the way she usually does, as if the decision had already been made, and she was merely informing me. You don't have to do that, I said. I know I don't have to, she replied. That's what makes it a gift. She had also contacted the hotel about the keycard records and shared what she knew with their insurance. That was all she said. I understood there were consequences being handled in rooms I wasn't in, which was fine by me. My parents called twice in the week after the wedding. I let both calls go to voicemail. My mother's message was long, the word misunderstanding appearing several times. My father's was shorter. He said he hoped we could talk. I haven't responded yet. I'm not sure I will, at least not soon. I've stopped calculating the debt I owe them for being their daughter. And once you stop calculating it, you realize it was never real in the first place. Derek texted once, I'm sorry. Rachel, I don't expect you to forgive me right now. I read it, didn't reply, but saved it. I don't know what that means yet. Maybe nothing. Maybe something eventually. He's the one who has to decide who he wants to be in this family going forward. I can't make that decision for him. What I can tell you is what my life looks like now. About 6 months later, the ring is on my right hand. It fits almost perfectly, just a half size too large. I had it resized, picked it up on a Tuesday during my lunch break, and slipped it on in the parking lot. And that was that. Grandma Ruth and I talk every Sunday, sometimes 20 minutes, sometimes an hour, depending on our schedules. She has opinions about everything and delivers them cleanly, without apology. I have decided that is exactly the kind of woman I want to become. Lily has mostly stopped asking about Uncle Derek. Kids do this. They absorb what they need, rearrange their understanding, and move forward with startling efficiency. She has started seriously learning to play checkers with Marcus, accusing him of cheating in ways that make him pretend to be offended while she laughs so hard she falls over. She is the best thing. She always has been. Marcus and I finished the last room of the house a few months ago, the back bedroom we had been using for storage. We cleared it out, painted it, put a reading chair in the corner. Now it's just a room that's nice to be in. We sit there sumpty,